Hi everybody. Well, let's see, it's June 13th, 2012. Again, I'm the beginning beekeeper here, so I put two deeps on. This was when I first started the hive out. This is my second deep or brood box. And I've come to inspect them today because I have a feeling by the activity in the front of the hive that I think I might have to add my honey supers. So I've opened up the hive. I have found fresh eggs in there from the queen, so the queen is laying. She's laying up top here. I've gotten most of my combs filled up, but the reason I want to put my honey supers on is this, and I'll show you. I'll pull one of these frames out. On this frame right here, you might want to zoom in a little bit. You can see that the bees have put honey all the way across the top. Can you see that? That's honey. That's what we're looking for. Once the bees put the honey all the way across, generally the queen will not cross that barrier. That's like the honey barrier. So I want to be able to put honey supers above this, and the queen will stay down below and put all her brood in this box, in the box down below. So they are putting honey in all the frames, so it looks really good like this. I'm really pleased with it. You can see it's on the back side too. You can kind of see the white in there, the honey. So everything looks really nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this frame back in. I think the queen's down in the lower brood box because I did not see her up here. But I did see all the eggs and larvae. So everything's looking really good. I'm going to close up these frames. Put this frame in. And next will be the honey supers. And this is what the honey supers look like. You notice my frames for the deeps are this tall. And this is what a honey super looks like. It's much shorter. So it'll be a lot lighter when they build up the honey in it because there's quite a bit of weight in each one of these combs. So this will go on top with this box right here. This is my super right here. So I'm going to put this back down in. I can hear them humming and singing like crazy in here. They're happy campers right now, I believe. That's good. I want to center up my frames so I've got ventilation coming up both sides. Make sure they're all tight together. Good, good. Okay, here we go. Here is a honey super box. All my frames are in. You can see them down below. I put a little bit of 1-to-1 sugar water with them. And I did that to kind of entice the bees to come up, check it out. Maybe start drawing the wax. That'd be really nice. We'll see what they do. But I wanted to get that up there first. And now, when I opened up this hive, I realized that there was no more sugar water in it. And although this is the middle of June, it's been very dry and there's no real signs of relief for rain. This should be the honey flow. But if it's really dry like it is, and this past month has been really dry, we might not be seeing the nectar that we need for the bees. We've got plenty of plants coming up, but I don't see any blooms yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still put another set of jars on top of this to give them some honey, to give them some food to eat so they can help build out the wax. And so I'm going to leave this up here, but I am going to put my jars back on top. I don't know that I'm going to keep them on very long. The bad thing about keeping sugar jars up there is that your honey is going to taste like sugar. You don't want honey tasting like sugar. You want honey tasting like the natural pollens and nectars of the flowers around your area. Well, I've got yellow clover coming up right now, but I have no blooms. So that should have been blooming already. Some places it's already blooming. Well, here it's not. So, and they're wandering around trying to find some place to get food. So I'm just going to give them a little bit of help for a little longer, and then I'll eventually take off the jars. So I'm going to put this stuff back together. I've got to get my jars and put my jars on here. getting taller and taller, isn't it? Next I got to get my jars. I'm not filling them up all the way because I'm not sure how much they're going to want out of this. Turn them over to equalize the pressure. See that drip out? Now it stops. You don't want to turn it over. You don't want to turn it over right at your hive site because all the sugar would pour right down inside there. If you watch closely, you'll see when I turn it over. Take a look. Watch what happens to this jar when I flip it over. See all that running out? Quite a waste, but and then it stops. That's how you put the jars up. My cameraman's not paying attention. I'll do this one here. And hopefully they'll come up through the honey supers and start getting nectar again. Because they were, I tell you what, these jars were empty and they were all over them. They wanted that nectar so bad, the sugar water so bad, they were just clustered all around them. There wasn't anything in them. They finished it all up. So now I'm going to put the other box on. This is to keep all the insects out from around it. And put my lid on. So it can breathe a little bit. And my final, my outer cover. And there we go. This hive is done. Got a little bit of beeswax up here. I've been picking it off and saving it. I'm going to let this up a little bit, put a little bit of something underneath there. Let's just let the air come up. Because it is getting pretty darn warm here and we want to let it breathe. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to start working on the second hive, but I wanted you to see what I had to do today. Adding the extra honey super, which is right here. Eventually I'll have to put one more up there, probably in the middle of the summer. And that's what the bees will be requiring of me. They'll want to make sure I give them plenty of space. I don't want them to swarm. They could swarm if I don't keep my eye on it. And so far so good. I haven't seen any supersedure cells or any queen cells, and that's really good. It means they're not thinking about moving. Anyways, this hive's a little bit farther ahead than that hive. I am going to take a better look at it today and check to see if it's ready for honey supers, but I'm not really sure it is. So listen, I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys have a great day today, and we'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.